Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Hive Mind series. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 4, the year 2288. Here we are, the Zabulba Hive. Tree of Life start. This is what our current empire looks like, current galaxy. We have hostile neighbors to the south here, the Coalition of Emperor. At minus 315, I expect them at any point in time to start harassing us. Fortunately, they're not part of any sort of federation yet. The other people who are kind of hostile here are the Imperial Hisma planets. Allied to rivals. Oh, I see, and they're xenophobes. Here, if we could assist. We really need one more envoy, don't we? Because we're using one up here for the Benthurian Interplanetary, what is it, conglomerate or something? They have a long name. We're improving relations with them because they're involved with this federation here, and I wanted at least one member of this federation to be nice to us so they wouldn't attack us in unison. These guys are Federation builders, they're at plus 20, so that's good. And then our nearest neighbors, the Savelli Mandate, are also friendly. We started making friends with them right off the bat. So what we've done is position fleets here at our back door and a fleet over here. And now we can see that when it comes to the Coalition of Emir, we are equivalent in fleet power. So if we could get ahead of them, and maybe even get ahead of them substantially, we could concern ourselves with taking more of their space, going on an offensive war and going after them. But to do that, we need alloys, and we're trying to crank out as many as we can. Right now, our biggest shortcoming is simply population growth. We're doing everything we can to make it grow as fast as possible, including edicts, and I say that, but the pop growth speed one is off. We finally have a very little food. I'm going to push that on anyways. I'm trying to stay positive here in the positive ends of things. Just pulled off that. Now, if you want to get to mega structure as fast as possible, we need things like Star Fortress and stuff like that, but all these other things are also very important. I want these whole hit points because they're so cheap and you could really use it. Grab the Corvette whole hit points. We need a Voidcraft person so that we can get the necessary things for starbase upgrades. The Nitraxi warriors are sighted. Outsiders, we are the Nitraxi, so they are one of the Nitraxi Corsairs right there. They are a Marauder Empire. We may be able to use them to hire fleets to come after the coalition of. That would also be very, very nice. But we'll need money to do it. So what I'd like to do now is start selling even more of the minerals that I have. Buying food, which I don't like to do, but I want to get this number pumped up, our energy credits up. So we still have one more planet over here that we need to terraform. Been terraforming and then gradually getting people on these planets. So you can see a bunch of jobs here. Jobs, and no people. Just growing as fast as we can. Unlike other non-hive minds, you don't have a decision here to add a bunch of food to the planet and say grow faster. We also can't just pull immigration here. So on one planet we've actually enacted something. Let's see. This has immigration pull of 25% from natural beauty, so that's great. That'll help some. And on Thor, we enacted this art monument exhibit that we paid for to give us immigration pull 50%. So we're doing what we can. It's just a matter of doing it faster. Black Hole Observatory, fantastic. I like that. Research output. Hyperdrive lane, these things are not expensive. You want to go up as fast as you can through antimatter power, through all the power ones. These also give you access finally to megastructures. So I'm going to go for that one. Let's see, this shipyard here is meant to feed these guys here, so we're going to put an anchorage here and then another shipyard, and then enable logistics office. There's also, oh, we can also put a black hole observatory on this. So this adds cooperative research channels plus 5%, astral studies network plus 5%, blot out the stars, which makes it base 20 physics research. So yes, the rig and commerce exchange have shown up. Well, great. So we're going to put the black hole observatory there for now. We want to get those on our black holes. Keep building star bases. We don't need our star bases for trade, so we're free to use them for whatever else we want to, and I intend to use them almost exclusively for anchorage and shipyards and the occasional bastion where we need it. Here comes the Coalition of Emir. Okay, they've brought a constructor into our space. For what purpose, I have no idea. The artisan troop, we'd like to give this deal, but we don't have the money. They want 4,000 now. So no deal. Could have sold some of our... We could sell some of these. We could sell 5 grand of those. That'd give us enough for the artisan troop. Technology. So we can go back to the artisan troop and we can say, sure, it's for 4,000, and that just gives us our monthly unity. Gives a boost to our monthly unity, which is really nice. Cruisers, of course, you got to go all the way up through the ships to get the upgrades. The steel armor would be nice, but we're gonna go do this. That I feel like rushing. I don't like the word rush, but trying to get closer and closer to the megastructures. We're such a long ways. Even if you rush toward megastructures, we still don't have the assets to put them to use. We don't have enough alloys. You know, you need 10,000 alloys and things like that to put them to use. So even if we're spinning off in that direction, saying, hey, let's get to megastructures so we can make use of these black holes for matter decompressors, we're still a long way from being able to produce the kind of alloys that we need for that sort of thing. This world here, creating some things. Let's see what we can do with our money, though. We have active volcanoes on that one. Tree of Life, which is nice. The Tree of Life sapling. We can get rid of that one. Thor has nothing. Dust caverns, which give them max mote harvesting traps. These are nice because their upgrade is so low. Provide 1 job, so I'm going to do that on that planet. Whenever we have those kinds of things, I like to get them. Teeming farming caverns. These subterranean areas are currently fully exploited by the civilization living there. I see. What they offer, though, if we didn't have them living there? That's the question I don't have an answer to. We have life sapling, hot springs, max generator districts, that kind of thing. These guys are going to need more jobs or breaks out, but it has nothing to do with us, so we're not that concerned. Max generator. Food. Oh, so this planet is finally here. Opens up a building slot. The first thing you want to build is spawning pools to make everybody grow faster. Senate is now in session. This leveraged profiteer and diplomatic weight from economy. Trade value, bureaucratic. See, I'm gonna oppose that because I don't have trade, so I don't care. Form the Galactic Council of 3 members. I'm gonna oppose that because we're not high enough up yet to make it matter. Now, when we get up higher, that'll be a thing to do. We need to put people to work here, and we're finally getting some food, so I'm gonna add some alloys. We can sell. We don't have to do that anymore. So that'll give us a little money back at the end of the month. We don't have, now we're getting food. That's great. Keeping these things in the plus. Zabalba. So Thor is this planet where we want to keep putting people to work for generator districts. And every time we build a generator districts there, we want to take one off of here and replace it with food. But that's just a replacement. That doesn't add another job. And in fact, let's see. I don't want to build that ag district. What I want to do is build some housing. So I can take one of these things and change it to something else. Technology conceded. I'm going to get our homeworld fixed here. Antimatter reactor is up. Now what do we want to pick? Energy credits from technicians. Let's get the shield generator done and just get it off the board. Because it... And see, they sit there. These things can be upgraded for gas. How much gas do we have? We have 5 exotic gases. We'll take those alloys from... We're going to upgrade that one. In fact, since we don't need... We need the job before we need the hive district. We're going to do this. In that order. Trabeur. Communications established with the curator order. I love these guys. So the curator order we need some money for. I like them because they provide us with science boost. Can you aid our research? $4,000 credits gives us plus 10 research speed. We're going to take that. I want that. We need the research speed. So let's see. I have 5 open jobs. So there's no point in doing much until there's going to be open jobs. This planet had so many districts that I thought it'd be wise we could split between here. We may be able to get all these jobs district. Thor is all about energy though. Just keep cranking out the energy. Hey, we upgraded our species, which is great. So now we are this. We added this thing on here, pop growth from integration, to hopefully help us go faster. And our resettlement cost has changed, which is nice. It's adjusted by minus 25%. But more importantly, I picked this last episode because this affects every single pop. So I thought that might be a better choice than something that maybe was less obvious, or something that seemed helpful. There's so many helpful ones, but they're only helpful to a certain subset of your population. And I thought when it came time to choose something, choosing something that would affect all of our pops was probably better. So Zabalba got that extra job going good. It's going to get the hive district. It's going to need another job soon, isn't it? This planet has so much food that I want to take all these generator districts and move them over to food, but to do that I have to offset them. So that means Thor has to get some of these people. It has to get these jobs made. So maybe what we'll do now on Zabalba, now that we're at 95 pops, is as soon as we get some unemployment, we'll just start moving them to Thor. And then we can gradually change these over to food. A war breaks out. Meanwhile, 2.6k alloys. So this fleet here. Communication established with the Mutagen Merchant Guild. Upgrade those ships. And these ships can also be upgraded. And we can go in here and we can look and say, what do we have? What do we have for ships? Still don't have, get rid of that destroyer. We don't have cruiser yet. So we're kind of waiting on the cruiser. There we go. That one's done. Experimental subspace navigation. Let's grab this first. Oh, and we're at 1k for influence. So what do we want to grab from these turkeys? I like the idea of taking a planet from them. Very much. They have 5,000 for that, and we have a big coalition of... Okay. We can't wait for the cruiser. Bump that up. We can't wait for that. And what's our strength here? Star Fortress. 5.1k. So maybe with our fleet we could hold that position. We still need to be playing defensively. Unless we can get some money and hire one of those other fleets. There's the cruiser. We're at whole hit points. I want that. And so we need to spend some of this influence on edicts. Let's do capacity overload so that we can get more energy credits up to 85. I'm going to use that to bankroll to hopefully hire the marauders for us. We would like to hire the marauder. So I think that's... Rivalry's gone out there. These guys are going to need another job soon. Let's give them... Start falling short of food again, aren't we?
Our construction is complete.
Do what we can to get our fleets up. I would like to, this is nice because ruler level cap increase. We get another spot here. So engineered evolution, gene modification points. That's what we want. That's one of the routes we're going. And then down here, we want Hive Worlds, Galactic Wonders, Master Builders. Those three, we have to save 3 slots. So 1, 2, 3 slots. So we can still choose a couple here if we want to right now. I would like to choose, we need engineered evolution. We're going to do that. And then something else that's I'm still thinking is worth getting here is Mastery of Nature. We are blocker cost Mastery of Nature. This gives us 2 more districts per planet. I really like that idea. I'm going to take that right now. Then we're going to go down here to our species and look at how we can modify ourselves again. We got 3 more points. So what would be great? Leader lifespan, of course, would be nice. Amenities from jobs. Oh. Considering how hard it's been to get amenities on some of my planets, I think that would actually be really cool. Pop housing usage minus 10%. That's important. That's important. Worker pop out resource output plus 2.5%. That's kind of... Oh, this one costs 3. Then you get a plus 5%. So if we took pop housing usage off, we could get this one. Pop growth speed 2 for 10%. Oh, I'm taking that. Yep. Create that template. Applying it is going to take some time. 88 months, but it'll be worth it. Pop growth speed especially, that'll be nice. Another 10%, I'll take it. These goons, 6,000, they continue to get bigger, and it says right now that their fleet power is equivalent to compared to us. Ours is split between 2 fleets right now at 2,400 and 3,600. So I have to think that that's probably like their only fleet right now, in order for it to be considered equivalent. So. That would be my guess.
Technology conceived.
Okay, research station output, yay. What's next? Shield capacitor, that might be nice. Let's get that. Then let's just keep poking this guy. Okay, keep upgrading. Oh, I need to upgrade this so I can get more shipyard there. Look like this. Yeah, we're just kind of like a wait and see approach right now. Now the Marauders. Who are the Marauder? Where's the Marauder clan? What happened? Reinforcements and trade. Wait. Where's the Marauder clans? The Fraxic Corsairs? Is that them? They were up here. Yep. They are the Nitraxi. Is it Nefraxi or Nitraxi? It's Nitraxi. If we communicate with them and say we know of a good raiding target, okay, we would like to hire. No, I don't want to hire a leader. I want to be able to hire your people. But I could tell them about a good raiding target if we want to make the coalition of Emir our rival. Declare rivalry. Declare them a rival, and then we're going to go to the Nefraxi Corsairs and see. Our warriors are already in the middle of a raid. Ooh. Oh well. Learning campaign. Let's see, that costs 500 food. I don't want to spend it because of where my food situation is right now. Farming subsidies, though, we could spend. Then we could safely use the learning. Let's do that. That knocks us down under 500. At the end of this month, you can see. Let's do that. Add the learning campaign to it. War drone campaign. We'll need that. Need all these things. Okay, Zabalba Prime has a person. Let's resettle them to Thor. Menial drone. Resettling people to Thor. Now Thor doesn't have any more jobs, so give them a generator so that when people grow, they're ready. Okay, all this stuff is coming up. Repeal regulatory facilitation.
Technology conceived.
Hovering over that doesn't tell me what I want to know. Starbase mode. This is a rare tech. Let's grab that. I also want this mode. I want the autocannon first.
Technology conceived.
Field capacitor. What's this? If I was a 7 dwarf, I'd be sneezy. Let's see, advanced research complexes. We don't need to worry about those. I'm gonna get experimental subspace navigation off the board. Now we're at 4,000 for that, and they've got 6,400. We still have 5,000 in our defenses, and we can upgrade some of these. One platform will be upgraded.
Our swarms is strengthened.
Strengthen. I like it.
Our swarms is strengthened.
Good. So it's going to say that for every single one of those that's upgrading. That's amazing. Okay. Oh, alright. Still need to keep building down on this end too. We need to make this stronger here. Alright, Zabalba. Let's keep resettling you guys. I think that's probably the smartest idea right now. Keep doing that and putting people at work on Thor in energy. And that way we can take these energy ones here on this planet and replace them with food. Right, let's just queue up 2 of those right now. Get things. This planet focused on food with some minerals. This planet focused on food with some energy. This planet focused on food and minerals. Oops, they have an unemployed pop. We need to get them to work. This planet focused on just energy. Thor has all these energy. This one, we should be able to get all these minerals and some food. And on this one, food with probably... We may be able to get, let's see, 6, 12, 15... if we only need 3 of these for housing, we could get a lot of these. So, elemental subspace navigation is unlocked. Great. What's next? X-ray laser. Let's do that. Tarok Prime is building a mining district to take care of theirs. And then let's build. Okay, let's see. 5,000 for patron arts for monthly unity. Take that. 5 district. Let's build one of those. Attention. If you have need of others to fight your battles, know that the mercenary fleets are available for hire. Yes. Okay. That's great because I need that. And this is production targets. Okay, I don't want to spend the influence on that yet. I want to get ready to go with his fleets. What's his fleets going to go? What? Let's see. Hire mercenaries. What do they got? Armada of the Voidborn for 9,000 and the first Stormwing for 4. Okay, we need to save money. We need to save money. The artisan troop comes us to again, or the curate order. We basically have to say no. We need to sell a bunch of this food. Sell that food, because that can be used to boost us and get us where we need to be. I want to hire 2 of their fleets, and then I want to go in here and I want to storm them. They have 2 planets really close together. I got this one right there that I definitely want. And then we could either choke point right there. Probably the wisest thing to do. But I'd like to get both these planets. It makes it a little harder to defend if you do it that way. But
Technology conceived.
auto cannon. Alright, there's the Star Fortress. Mining station output plus 10% or 3,000. This is really easy choice here. And same with alloy mega forges. These just don't require a lot of research. You can see 3,000, so we need to get them. Thor puts another person to work. And we may want to just build 2 of those. We're going to need some more housing. So this is the drone campaign edict, which is pop growth speed. I definitely want that. The war drone campaign we'll use later. Actually, build those. Is this? Oh, a governor, not an envoy. Okay, so we need to recruit a new one. Fortunately, food from jobs, clear block cost, ship build speed, and ship build cost. I'm gonna take that guy. We're in the middle of a situation here. Things are gonna get tense, you can tell. This down here we know from before, no planets really here. Taking this is just would be just giving us real estate. This is the stuff that's going to matter, is these 2 planets down here, because that's going to give us some. Oh, and our empire sprawl is up, so we need to take care of that. Yeah, that's hurting us, so let's get that done. These are synaptic nodes, so we're going to put down on the various planets. We're going to put down like 1 apiece and use those jobs. I know it's going to steal people away from the rest of our empire to do this for these jobs, but I can't have that. Survey speed I don't care about. Anomaly discovery chance I don't care about. Plasma accelerator is not far away. 63,024. Like that. Let's go get that, and then we'll get those rare texts. Let's see what. Zabalba, continue to resettle to Thor. And in fact, why don't we take a why don't we take a couple more of these guys and switch them over to Thor as well. Okay, what are we taking next? Prosperity or adaptability? Prosperity is going to offer us building upkeep, build cost, hive districts providing additional housing. I like all of that, but available envoys increased by 1 up to have. Start with adaptability. Thor has going to have 1 more job. They're going to need sentinel posts, so we'll provide a job for that. And we'll build that next. Build all that stuff out. Ripa, autocannon, ion thrusters. Let's get the armor first. Okay, now I got that little tiny gun, so we want to go in here and fix this. On the point defense, let's see what's more accurate here. This laser has an accuracy of 90% and a tracking of 50. It does mostly damage to armor. The disruptor has a tracking of 100 and an accuracy of 60% and shoots through everything. It doesn't do as much damage, but I always like these on point defense ships. I feel like those are the better choice. The autocannon has an 85% accuracy, a 75% tracking. It does 8 to 16, and it chews through shield pretty good. Not so much armor. So that's what I'm gonna save there for that. Now, also here, we're getting better and better engines. So we don't need this anymore. So we can change this. We can grab that shield capacitor, which adds to shield boost. On the wave cutter guy here, what we're going to do is switch all these out. These do 8 to 24 kinetic damage with plus 50% to shields. These do 8 to 16. It's a less higher ceiling, but they do 50% to shield damage and 25% to the hull. So I like to just do that. And then I'm going to call this CVK for kinetic. And then we're going to roll this up and say shield generator. So that changes that. The wave cutter can go away. Drone ones were saved for mining drones. This here, same kind of situation. Replace these. Replace this. Then on the big one, the L's, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to do this. This is what I wanted. Plasma's on the back. The big one on the front. And then what we're going to say here is this, the distance on this is a range of 100. So we can say stay at a range of 80 and fire your long gun. And if anybody gets close, then they get the plasma accelerators. And hopefully by the time they get close, their shields are down. And so the plasma accelerators are the smarter choice there. In fact, I'm going to go back and check on this. These are what I want on the back of these. You can see that these in the small slot do 13 to 35. These do 12 to 25, but they chew through armor at 100% and the hull at 50%. So they're much more efficient than the X-ray laser, even if they have a smaller ceiling. So that's the thought process on those. We have a cruiser that we can build now. These ones, we're going to do the same kind of thing. We're going to replace those on all of these, because more shields is better. You can see the shields right now are 645, and if we do that, it's 774. So that's a 130 advantage for that by switching that over and using those capacitors. So this is why we do this. Make the adjustments. And here, these are all small kinetics, so when we're using the small ones, I switch them all over to the autocannons. The large ones did good getting the engines upgraded quickly. Our reactors helped us. This one does armor and it's small. So what I do is I switch these over to plasma throwers. But I have to watch the power because they do choose through power. Fortunately, we have the 4th upgrade already, so those are good. Otherwise, that would be a difficult thing to pull off. Same thing here. The medium ones, switch these over to plasma throwers. There's all the defense platforms. All that's done. And now we need to build a couple of cruisers. Artillery bow. I like this. Gunship stern. I'm going to switch to that. Actually, no, let's use a couple of these. Let's use the smaller ones this time. So, do this. You can see there's a power problem, but until we do that, we give it the best power. Then we say for this, same thing. These have a range of 100, so we're going to say stay at 80 and shoot those. And if anybody gets close, then we're going to shoot the plasmas at them when they get close. So we'll call this cruiser kinetic large. And then I always like to have one cruiser set up for point defense as well. So this is grab one of these, grab one of these. One's better at missiles and one's better at killing strike craft. Give them this, give them a couple of autocannons right there. And this becomes my point defense kind of picket cruiser. I'll use this through the whole game to help block for battleships later in the game. These guys, you tell them, you don't want to tell them to advance to close range and attempt to intercept. You tell them advance to medium range and hold formation, and just don't let any missiles or other ships get through. Don't let missiles or strike craft or any of that garbage get through. These guys, we should probably, yeah, they have the proper things. This is a picket ship. I want this to go to 50 and say the thing. This we said stay long range. This is medium range right here, this ship. So I want it to go right there. Medium range. Alright. Those guys are good. Now we can go to our ships and we can say upgrade. Changed a bunch of designs. We're not going to extend our offer because we need the money to hire ships. I'm going to go in here and say upgrade those.
Our swarm is strengthened. Our swarm is strengthened.
Trabur could use another job in prep.
Our swarm is strengthened.
Says they passed a resolution for the readied shield. Collective waste management, diplomatic weight from economy, worker pop resource output. We're going to pose that. We're getting up there in a little more stronger diplomatic weight. That's good. We need more food though. Some of these planets that are building forward. This is building an ag district, so this is good. Now I want to go to this fleet. And I want to say, it's still upgrading. Say, add cruisers to the fleet. So, adds 2 of those. Add another destroyer. And for the other fleet, let's see what's this doing. These shipyards, oh yeah, upgrade that. Form Federation proposal. Great, good for them. I don't know that we'll be part of a federation at any point in time. We'll see. Farming subsidies are on and we're still losing money, so we need to create some more farms.
Our swarm is strengthened.
HIVE next. This Trabur, I'm going to create. What do I have for jobs here? Agra drones. I need 2 more people working those jobs to probably get us out of that hole. Yay! Alright, so now our species looks like this. Top housing usage, top growth from immigration, top growth speed. Oh yeah. Hopefully we right along. These guys have no more available job. Excuse me. Oh, and we're selling food, that's why. Okay. That's why. Okay. There we go. Build some of them to Trabur. Let's see.
Technology conceived.
Menial maintenance drones. Gonna move a few of those off. Play steel armor. Great. Let's do the Star Fortress. Ooh, exotic gas refinery. I needed that, but that's okay. They are at 6,000 and we are now at 54. Keep upgrading. These guys can keep upgrading and we'll do the same thing here. They need... So. And our Empire's probably went way up. Great. And it uses, I think these buildings use food actually, which is part of the reason we started to take another hit there. Okay.
Our swarm is strengthened.
Ah, swarm.
Our swarm is strengthened.
I'd like to hear that. Strengthen the swarm. You guys are in this position. You're gonna need another job. You have 10 available jobs. Most of them are in maintenance drones. Okay. Aber, I just said let's build a generator district and they just came up with an unemployed pop for that, so that's cool. Electra is going to need jobs. Thor has tons of jobs. Got all kinds of tech drone jobs, so we need people to go there. And we have 9.4k, so we could hire one really big marauder ship. They got a big fleet that was going to cost 9k.
Technology conceived.
And we're almost maxed out on influence again. So, defense grid supercomputer is great. Next awareness. So what we're going to do is go into claims. This system is going to cost us 80. How else would I like to do this? Choke there. Be nice to kind of grab these 3 systems here. This would be a really good choke point right there. They got planets here too. Got a planet there and they got a planet there. You'd really put a dent in them by splitting their whole entire empire up right here. I like this idea. Split their empire in half and make life really difficult for them. Okay, that makes it clear what our objectives are. Right there. I like that. I like that. I need to make a note of something. Let's see. Sorry about that. Making a note of something. I mark particular times in my videos because I'm currently in the process of making a war tutorial video. I need to know at what point in times in what videos I do things like make claims and declare war stuff. So we're making some notes here because I want to use parts of this video in that tutorial. Alright, this, yes, we established that you needed more anchorage, more shipyard, and this thing, battle simulators. Great, okay. The graphics made it so it's hidden. Why don't you guys go there? They're like stealth now. So the next thing we have to do if we're going to attack these clowns is get an army ready. So what we're going to do is go into all of our planets. We're going to say recruit. So if you recruit on all separate planets, then you can get a big army really fast. Now later on, when you have buildings on planets for creating better armies, then you want to use just those planets to create your army. But right now, this is going to work. Oh look, there makes those fast. 8. That's super. I like that. Wow. Didn't take long. This fleet down here and this situation here. Want to add some more. What do I have? I got the point defense one, a long kinetic. I don't have the hangar one. So let's go 1, 2.
Technology conceived.
Let's not make that one. Let's do that. Habitability modification. Ooh, and civics slots. Yes, gene modification points. Ooh. So many good things here. See, here's the military academy. When you start to put that on a planet, army starting experience plus 100, then you want to use just those planets to create your army with. But I'm not concerned about that right now. I do like the looks of this, of getting another civic slot. I want that. That was available to us a while ago. So this is going to build some more platforms, get up to 9. Oh, and we can unlock this. So Available envoys. I wanted to do that because I wanted to go in here and I wanted to see who else really didn't like us. The Pan-Galactic Defense League doesn't like us. They have closed borders. The Hisma planets, they're part of this league. Coalition. Oh, and now they're part of the Coalition of Amur. Oh, you dirty rat. We'd have to fight them. The Pan-Galactic what? What are they? When did that happen? Oh, I missed it, so that stinks. Pan-Galactic Defense League. They're the Imperial Hisma planets. Where are they located at? Right there. Okay. There's nobody else that I really need to raise influence with. Let's send an envoy there and see what happens. Let's see what happens over time. So we don't want to go to war because we don't want to deal with both of these guys. I need my own federation. And the people to the north of us, the Savali Mandate, are still not part of... They're in a war with the Coalition of Emir and the Imperial Hisma planets. Wow, they're in a war with them right now. So, if we were to go to war, we could actually help these guys. Oh yeah, and so Capacity Overload Edict just came off. We don't have enough influence to fire that up again. So what we're going to have to do is sell a few more minerals to offset that, because we're going to want one of those fleets. Now, I don't know. The Hisma guys are way up here, and I don't know. There's a wormhole right there.
Our construction is complete.
I don't know that they're a big threat to us. They do have access to some wormholes, and we have a wormhole right here, and I don't know where it goes. And I don't think we don't have the tech to explore it yet. So, Federation Association officer from those guys. Commercial pact invitation. There's a bunch of different invitations and packs and things going on. This planet has unemployment. We don't want that. So let's have you do this. You have plenty of districts, so I think that we can do a lot of this stuff here. So for right now, let's keep you focused on food, and let's also build... Oh, we have clone vats now. Oh my goodness. Okay. I wanted to build food processing facilities, but now we can build clone vats. We're building them on every planet. Bingo. Thanks, Thor. Oh, I like having this room to build. I like the fact that we had all of these open building slots available. That's fantastic. You could build one here. Let's do it, because what we can do... I'm going to replace this with a food processing facility. This is going to be interesting. Those clone vats could really help. That'd be great. No deal right now, just because we need the money. We need the money. The Guardian Angels Act passed. What does that do? Guardian Angels Act, diplomatic weight from fleet power, minus 20%. It's not nice. Senate floor, community. We are inching our way up to the top 3. So, form the Galactic Council. We're still going to turn that down until we're in the top 3. The habitat, which I would really like to have. Last time on a game I didn't grab that early, and then what happened is I completely regretted it. So I think when I have 2 max fleets at 60 of 60, I think when I have that, I'm going to hire the Marauders and get our claims. Because our transports are going to be ready. There's 5 legions. They're all ready. They're all ready to go. So let's get them over here. What came off? Farming subsidies and learning campaign. Okay. Let's put farming subsidies back on. Let's put the learning campaign back on for our leaders. War drone campaign, we want to remember to turn that on. See if I can actually remember to do that. Electra. Doing this, everybody needs jobs. Zabalba, you have 2 unemployed pops. You're going to build food processing facilities. That's going to put 1 person to work. Gabor is going to build an agricultural district and put their 1 person to work. They should probably build those. The pops are going to grow now, aren't they? This is going to be wicked awesome with these gene clinics up. Because what's our pop growth speed say? Look at this. Plus 7.25 per month, which is stunning compared to where we were. Look at all that pop growth. Oh, I'm excited. That's what we needed. That is most definitely what we needed. That's going to help. Get all these guys down here. Join up. We'll get you a leader. Army disengagement chance. I don't really care about that next. How should we respond? We'll give you food. I want to hire your people, you dingbat. Army morale and army damage. I want you to go right there. Your home. Okay, what's our total army? It's at 827. That's not a lot. I need more. I need more.
Technology
Okay, that should do it. Advanced grid supercomputer is awesome. We're going to unlock some of this stuff here. Colony development speed, let's unlock that. Okay, I want to hire... So can I hire those guys now that they're still demanding stuff Nidraxes? We'd like to hire mercenaries. Yes. I'm going to sell more of this. And I'm going to sell more of this. Because I want money. I'd like to be able to buy 2 fleets. If I could get 2 fleets, I really feel like we can make a good difference. Oh, look, who's coming in here? The Savali Mandate is coming and grabbing that stuff? The next awareness has it? We have to go to war now. We have to go to war right now. Okay. We can't have them grabbing stuff that we need. You're gonna have to keep a close eye on this stuff. Here's what we're gonna do then. Okay. We're going to declare war, but first we're gonna hire these guys. The Armada of the Voidborn, 6 cruisers, 8 frigates, 16 raiders, 9,000. We'll take it. Okay, and it's right there. Get down here. And I gotta make another note. Let's see at hired marauders, and now we're gonna declare war. As soon as that fleet gets down there. You guys are going to need jobs soon, so let's do this. You need more amenities, don't you? So build a hive district there. You need to build that. You got 4 jobs. You guys got 4 jobs. You got 3 jobs. So let's build this. Zabalba, you need to move your people to places like Thor, for especially. But take menial drone back, send several of them there so you have some room to grow. Okay, let's go get an empire, shall we? Got 2 ships. We're gonna declare war against these guys, the Coalition of Emir. Conquer, claim, or humility. Yep, we'll take the claim one. We want our claims.
We will annihilate the others.
Now the borders open up. Great. Okay, gentlemen. Go. Orbital bombardment damage reduced by 25%. Defense armor damage increased by 25%. Let's see. Planets gain 1 free building slot. I'd like to know how that happens. I'm gonna grab this. And then we're going to go to our edicts and say, focusing crystals for energy weapon damage. Volatile reactive armor for hit points. Volatile explosives. Volatile ammunition. Shield boost. Sublight speed. I don't care so much about that. Crystalline sensors. Give me that. And we'll want to do the war drone campaign as soon as we land our first troops. Oh, I like that. Crushing hostile hive. I like that. Now what's it say our fleet power is? Inferior. Theirs is inferior to us. Great. And we have debris. Track that on the map. So now we need a science ship. Grab Thor and send it down here. We'll move it there. We're going to take a look at this planet. It has hardly any armies, so we don't need to bombard it. What we need to do is take our current armies, go down here, and land them. Meanwhile, can you guys pair fleet right there? Good. Okay, are you ready to go? Let's roll.
Technology conceived.
Speed, let's see. Research speed, 5%. What's cheap? Advanced research. I want the 0-point reactor because I want to get closer to the structure.
Planetary infestation begun.
Right.
Enemy nest taken.
Yay! So once you do that, the little spikes show up there. Let's go down here and take this. Actually, let's do this. You stay there. Let the Marauders do the hard work. Go Marauders. Okay, we will study this entity. That's great. Federation invitation. I want my claims again. I said, yep, that. One at a time. And then go there. Want these. Okay, gentlemen. Waiting for the rest of you over there.
Technology conceived. We have assimilated knowledge.
Hey. Okay, let's pick this. Civic slots, great. So much stuff that I want here. Okay, hydroponic farms and hydroponic bays won't take long to do. So, can you guys do something like this? Does that get me what I want? Coalition of Immirances. What are you doing? Get over here. We need all of you. Go join.
A war breaks out.
A war breaks out. Huh? Our guys over here, we didn't claim any of those systems over there, so I'm not worried about getting them.
Conceived.
I'm more concerned about doing this. Habitat is ready. What's cheap? Synthetic crystal plants. Grab those, we're gonna need them. You gentlemen, go here and land on this place. Let's make sure that it doesn't have yet not very many armies. Savelli Mandate is in here, we're not in a federation with them, but they're helping us. We're gonna handle that civic next episode. I want to continue this episode right here though and see if we can get this war finished.
Planetary infestation begun. Enemy nest taken. Technology conceived.
Go over here. The Void Brood. How many armies do they have? Almost none. We're very close to being able to grab what we want. Gene modification points. Yes, rare technology. Grab that. Alright. Go to work here. Jobs. You got unemployed pops. Dude. Make the food. Make another one of those. How's everybody else doing? You're looking at needing another job soon. You're not needing another job soon. You're going to need another job soon. You're not going to need another job soon. Great. Okay. Let's go see if we can finish this war off. What happened to my fleet? Right there. Let's go. Those are my marauders. Go down here and wipe this out. Immer.
Enemy nest taken.
Great. Go over here. We may be able to take this too. We may have time to get it. Immer. Let's see about Immer. Imaria has 207 armies. What's our army at? 1K. And we have this. Crack that on the map right there. Kill their science ship, will you? Where'd it go? Don't let their science ship do whatever it wants to.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Let's go take Imaria. Zabalba, resettle some of your pops, please, to somewhere with jobs like Thor. Yes. Unemployed drone. Let's do that. Let's go back to Thor and say build 2 more of those. Alright.
Technology conceived.
Yes, we can crush all of those right in there. Synthetic crystal plants. Exotic gas refineries. Build them. We need them. Okay, let's go to claims and say I want a mirror.
Planetary infestation begun.
Mercenary contract ends. Let them go. It's fine.
Enemy nest taken.
Okay. Let's try to end this war then. So here's the button down here. And the status quo acceptance is 51. So we need to conquer more of their space. Alright, well, this episode's gone on for a long time, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish it up next episode. I appreciate everybody for watching. Thanks. As always, if you guys dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, subscribe to the channel. My Patreon's down below in the description. And if you have a question or comment, leave it down below and I'll do my best to respond. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.